Zunday, Zunday, Zunday. Comic books and nonsense every Zunday. Zunday, Zunday, Zunday. Starring Zig again and Skipper Steve. Me, Skipper Steve, I'm the captain of the ship. Well, Zig again is mostly around for antics. Why did they name it Funny Books anyway? Because Anticsny Books is a really, really stupid name. And it's really hard to say. Zunday, Zunday, Gupingy, TGIZ, thank God it's Ziggy. Funny Books Comics on YouTube, not really sponsored by Yoo-Hoo. Don't you dare miss a single episode of Zunday. Don't you miss an episode. Welcome to Zunday.
Toast.
Ziggy, in the pre-Zunday, we talked a lot about toast.
Yes.
We were almost changing the song to Eggs, Bacon, and Toast from Parks and Rec, which we could do.
We could do.
We could do it. Maybe we'll break into it spontaneously when we do one of the Yoo-Hoo toasts.
Right.
We have three. I didn't know what I was doing here. Is that the three, the German three?
No, that's an American three.
That's an American three.
Yes.
From Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Yes. So what is a German three? Really? I thought it was.
Or maybe it's this.
I think it is that.
This is Devon Get the Tables. This is 3D.
I think that's white supremacy.
It's not white supremacy. Do you remember the time you photoshopped
Kevin made that symbol with his hand in one of our group photos.
Right. But it's not white supremacy. It's the circle game.
What is that?
You do this below your waist, and if somebody looks at it, you get to punch them.
I don't know that game.
Yeah.
That wasn't on my show sheet. So what is the Get the Tables?
You know,
the Dudley Boys. I love the Dudley.
Yeah.
Dudley.
You know, it's the Dudley Death Drop.
They go like that?
It's the 3D. So 3.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, oh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I tried to do this.
Well, this is normal.
It is?
Yeah. This is, look, 1, 2, 3.
Try to put all three up at the same time, really quick. Wow.
Yeah, because look, it's the Wolverine. Snicked.
I can't do it.
You can't
try it at home. I can't do that. No.
You have to make the sound effect, the Wolverine sound effect.
Snicked. Yeah. I wonder what comic book that first appeared in.
Can you do this?
Absolutely. What are you doing?
Going back and forth between Spock and the reverse Spock.
No. Wow, you have pretty good control over that. Yeah, when do you think the first Snicked appearance was in a comic book? I wonder if they have that documented.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it wouldn't have been the Hulk issue because he didn't retract.
Yeah. It had to be like Giant Size X-Men #1, possibly.
Possibly.
I don't think we have a facsimile of that available. And I sold my copy, unfortunately, in the early days of Funny Books for $175. I remember
I bet you it goes for a lot more now.
Yeah, and I remember when I bought that comic book, when I was a little kid, I had bought a large comic book collection, as you know, from Scott Vigil, who shops here still.
Yes, he does.
And big Thor fan, friend of mine from my childhood. But one comic book I bought from a friend of mine across from Lake Valhalla, his name was Brett Kogler. And I got the Giant Size X-Men #1 from him. And he was I don't know what he's up to nowadays. I haven't, seen him since childhood. But he famously did Planet of the Apes prosthetics. Like
for the movie?
No, for our own Planet of the Apes movie. We wrote our own Planet of the Apes movie. And
he did his own.
He did the makeup.
Wow.
And honestly, there is a Super 8 or 16 millimeter film of
millimeter.
Film of this somewhere.
Yeah.
Or probably not. And I don't know. I mean, one of my friends' dads filmed it. It was like, I think I was in like 5th grade.
So what happened? Well, first of all, what was it called? What of the Planet of the Apes?
I don't remember anything about it other than always going to his house and working on like the prosthetics with him, Dottie, look, we're on Zunday. Zunday's back. So we haven't had a Zunday in 3 weeks, I guess.
Right. I've been away.
2 weeks off?
I went to Las Vegas first and then Texas.
Yes. And how was that, Ziggy?
Super fun.
Dottie, you want some tube? Tube!
Tube!
Dottie, tube. Oh, God. So, both of them were fun trips.
Oh, yeah, great,
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah, the Vegas trip was to celebrate that my nephew turned 21.
Yes, I remember, yes.
And
he's a cool nephew, too.
Yeah, he's cool. And
We could work. We should have worked him into the Yoo-Hoo Toasts.
Nah, he doesn't deserve it.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to Texas to babysit the other,
Yes.
the younger niece and nephew.
Yes, yes. Meanwhile, Kid Kirby went to Boston with Montville and with the choir and the band. And me and Kevin,
Did he stop at Cheers?
No, but he did the Patriots Path. And they didn't actually get to perform. Only the choir performed. The band didn't get to perform because they were rained out. Although Kirby said that he didn't get to perform because of protests. But Mr. Havington, who shops here and is the band director, it's a very small universe we have here. It's like, what? Wait a second. The band director of that Kirby is in the band for shops here.
Yes.
And of course Anna was in the play, and so anyway, Kirby said that they didn't perform because of protest, but Mr. Havington said that
it got
was
rained
because
out.
of rain. Yeah, because of the woodwind instruments.
Maybe the rain was being protested.
Maybe. Look, Dottie, we got snacks and tube. All right, so what do we have on the show sheet today?
I wanted to start the show early.
Yeah.
Because I looked over at Steve and he's got this in his hand and he's just going, tube! Tube!
Look, she's looking. She's like, where's the tube? Look, Dottie, here's the tube.
And I was like, whatever's going on here should just be on the internet.
Right, that might do better than ZUNDAY. That's for sure. Well, we're going to do ZUNDAY up to Free Comic Book Day, which we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
And that is May 3rd. And then maybe we'll do a wrap-up the next day after Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably go on hiatus again and do a ZUNDAY, the first ZUNDAY of every month through the summer.
This show will now be called ZUNDAY Monthly.
Monthly ZUNDAY. Oh, you like that? You like that too? So we do have a lot of things to talk about, but we could start with, how about we start with this?
Ooh.
Funny Fever.
Funny Fever.
So, Funny Fever.
This is a fan favorite funny book sale.
Yeah, this is an easy one. Yeah. This is really easy. It's easy for us, and it's easy for you.
It's really good for alliteration. The Funny Books fan favorite Funny Fever.
Yeah, it's a fantastic Funny Fever sale. So, in fact, Funny Fever is the hottest sale of the year.
That's right.
You know? And I was telling someone the other day how we used to brand Funny Fever as the sickest sale of the year. Remember the zombie girl? And it was the sickest sale, and it was like, spread Funny Fever, catch fun. We still do catch Funny Fever. Oh, look at that. That would make a great picture. Oh,
my phone's the camera.
I have one. So now it's the hottest sale because at the pandemic we changed the way Funny Fever is branded from Dottie. Oh, Dottie. Oh,
just take the picture.
I did. Several of them. I'm getting really good pictures. Okay.
Behind the scenes at Funny Books.
Yes, you'll see that on our Instagram. So Funny Fever, it's just so easy because Ladders involves buying multiple books.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve is like you got to buy a volume 1. Size matters. It can't be the trim size of a standard comic book graphic novel.
All sorts of rules.
Hard Goodbye is only hardcovers.
Yeah.
Lots of rules. But Funny Fever is every book. As long as it's $10 and up, which nowadays is just about everything. There's
everything.
Comic books that are $10. So, like the Dogmans, even a lot of those now are like $14-15, I think. But the price is the discount, $10 to basically $25. So a 15.
And how does one? Do they have to do math? When
I'm glad you asked because we have rebranded our Funny Fever.
Wait, here. Boop.
Oh, we have a graphic. Look at that.
We have a graphic.
Nice job, Zeg. So, actually, I had to redo this phonometer this year. That's why Funny Fever was slightly delayed. The phonometer used to go up to 30.
Yeah. That is different.
It is different. I I work around the clock, basically. But I have all the new Funny Fever graphics done, all the new phonometers ready to go. And we had to change it from 30 to 25 because of the rewards program here.
Right.
We have a 5% back on rewards. And also because of the price of graphic novels lately. More and more of the graphic novels we carry are 25 and up and over 30.
Yeah.
So we had to bring it down to 25 to account for the extra 5% rewards. And also, I can't really discount all these great new compendiums that are coming out at 30% and also give a 5.
Right.
It's just not healthy for the store. I would
Sure.
love to do it.
But well, you're getting the 30.
You're getting the 30 with the 5%
with
back.
the 5% back.
Yeah. So and I feel it's a great deal, and it was time to change the phonometer. And so if you buy any book,
because it's either that or turn off rewards during the sale.
Right. And
which is just a pain in the butt.
That's just a pain. Yeah. So any book 25 and up is 25% off plus 5% back. You can't beat it. You just can't.
Right.
No one offers this deal. I don't think Amazon could beat this deal. And not only that,
you're actually getting 30% sooner than you used to.
What do you mean?
Well, it used to have to be $30 or up to get the 30%.
Right.
But now at $25,
you're getting the 30%.
You're getting the 30%.
Basically, yes,
yeah.
yes. And so and there's so many. Listen, we are the place to go to get graphic novels. I feel there's so many great ones out now. The Kill Will Be Killed came out. I mean, off the top of my head, and people are coming in during the sale and getting big books.
Yeah.
Epic collections, the new DC's Finest lines. But then again, it works for like a book like Dogman. And there's no restrictions. I don't even think we're restricting books that are new in April. So come down today for Funny Fever.
Funny Fever.
Before Funny Fever ends, it's only going to be a couple weeks because we cannot have Funny Fever during Free Comic Book Day.
That's right.
All right.
Funny Book's hottest sale of the year.
Yes, and speaking of which, Free Comic Book Day is coming, but I didn't change this particular sign. So it's May 3rd, not 4th. But this is last year's sign when it was on Star Wars Day.
What's that?
It's the day where we dress up as Star Trek characters. Are
you saying that last year was on May 25th?
Is that Star Wars Day to you?
Your camera's on.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, Funny Fever gives you enough reason to come down here, but we also have, for instance, if you're coming down today, noon to 5, we have the Purple Free Comic Book Day voucher.
Oh, yes. If you haven't gotten your purple voucher yet.
Yes, and we have the very last of the purple back issue bucks. Today's the last day we're handing them out. They go into effect this Wednesday. So if you have back issue bucks, the purple ones, you can start using them this Wednesday.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know where to go next. There's so much to talk about. Let's talk about Free Comic Book Day.
All right.
All right, so the yellow voucher. I've had questions about the yellow voucher, which I said is going to pop up randomly.
What was January?
January was blue, winter. Okay. February is red, Valentine's Day. March is green, St. Patrick's Day. April is purple, Easter. Those are colors I associate with those things. Yeah. I don't know if everyone else does. And yellow is really Funny Book's color. Which
one is chartreuse? What month do we get the chartreuse?
I guess if I went further in the year, I'd have to really look at this. But I have, obviously, orange is October.
Right.
I mean, that's an easy one, right? Brown is probably November. Thanksgiving,
would that be,
ground gravy.
Van Dyke Brown?
Did I say ground gravy?
Ground gravy. What were you trying to say?
Brown gravy. I said ground gravy.
I was like, were you trying to say like groundbreaking?
No. No, I was trying to say brown gravy. I said ground gravy.
Well, that's what I'm calling it from now on.
So, the yellow one, if I do put, I think I will do a yellow one. Maybe like the week before.
It's our most fearful voucher.
Oh, because of the yellow ring, the yellow Green Lantern ring? Mm-hmm. I'm a nerd, too. I know.
And also, and yellow is the color of, that's why they use it, I assume, because that's, you're yellow.
Oh, it's the color, right.
It's the color of cowardice and fear.
Mm-hmm. Like that dog, Old Yeller, he was a cowardly dog.
No, that's courage.
Oh, courage is the cowardly dog, right. I get those guys confused, so the yellow one won't be part of the set. You won't need it for the set of...
Oh, no.
No. The 4 vouchers that have been each one a month, that is the complete set. So if you have blue, red, green, and purple, you have the complete set.
And what is having the complete set?
That unlocks extra bonus comics. I have a sheet. I have the pre-reserve sheet. Like I said, I work constantly. And right now it says choose any 4 comics plus choose 1 additional free comic for each color bonus voucher you have. Right? So now you're at 8. And then if you have all 4 vouchers, you get another 4. You're at 12 now. The yellow one, I'm thinking, will be a double bonus voucher. Good for 2 extra comics, but not needed to complete your set. And that will probably be the last week before Free Comic Book Day because...
Choose an additional 4 free comics if you have the full set.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I think we did that last year.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
And then 2 free comics if you have the yellow, which we haven't done yet. We're going to do that the last week because the last week before Free Comic Day is the week when everyone waits and doesn't come in.
Right.
And we want them to come in for the yellow voucher. So you'll have like Wednesday and Thursday.
I would like to reserve Def Leppard's Hysteria.
Yeah, well, the sheet, as you can see, this pre-reserve sheet is going to go out this Wednesday as soon as we finalize it. And Ziggy will actually be working on quantities today to see what we got. We still don't know if Diamond is shipping everything.
I would like to reserve the Dr. Seuss
Did I spell something wrong? Is that not how you spell Dr. Seuss?
2 S's.
Oh, but it is S-E-U-S?
S.
That's 3 S's.
Well, 2 S's consecutively at the end.
Yeah, okay, because I have 2 S's, but they're at the beginning and the end.
Right. It's Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
I would love a Dr. Seuss special. Right?
Well, Dr. Zayas.
They should do a crossover.
We should do a crossover. Zayas ZUNDAY.
Zayas Sunday. But what does that have to do with Dr. Seuss? We'll do it in Dr. Seuss
completely
style.
separate. Well, because it's Zayas with a Z.
Yeah.
And we're ZUNDAY with a Z.
Yes.
So we should cross
hey,
over.
Actually, Dr. Zayas, he's kind of a jerk. Right?
Right.
In Planet of the Apes.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I get him. He's trying to preserve ape culture.
Yeah.
And he's like fearful of... He knows of the past, apparently.
Right.
And he is like a denier of it. And he's...
Beware the beast man.
Yes.
For they do something.
They kill each other or something. You know, they prey on the only species. So anyway, look at this list of Free Comic Book Day titles.
Oh, so many.
Now, we're not sure if Diamond is still shipping everything, but...
I don't think Diamond is shipping anything.
No, they have
maybe they
have shipped stuff to us already. So basically, Free Comic Book Day. Let's see what's coming out on Free Comic Book Day. We did a couple graphics for the best comics.
We got some stuff. We got some stuff here.
You know, we focus on pop culture on Free Comic Book Day and all ages. So if you're looking for something like...
Def Leppard's Hysteria?
Yeah, well, that's kind of pop culture.
Post Malone's Big Red?
No, that's pop culture, too. More like something like Creaky Acres. I don't even know
what that is.
It's an all-ages book about a girl and a horse. And I actually don't know if it's still coming out. But
I should do a comic of U.S. Acres. You know what that is?
U.S. Acres.
You wouldn't.
I know Green Acres.
Yes, that's something else also with Acres. U.S. Acres was on the old Garfield and Friends cartoon.
Yeah.
They were the and Friends. So, like, an episode of Garfield and Friends would have an episode, like a 15-minute Garfield episode, and then a 15-minute U.S. Acres, which is like there was a pig character and a duck, and they were on a farm. And it had really nothing to do with Garfield.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I know another Acres. Rodney McDowell in Poseidon Adventure. His name was Acres.
Roddy?
What'd I say?
Rodney?
Rodney? I'm losing it. He was Acres. That was his name in Poseidon Adventure. Yeah. Now we have a Planet of the Apes and Poseidon Adventure Acres tie-in.
So, at my old office, we had this... Well, we couldn't decide if it was...
Oh, you told me the dowel. You did this story on
We
Sunday.
couldn't decide if it was a rod or a dowel. Yeah. So we just went with both and called it Roddy McDowell.
Yeah, yes. We've done so many Sundays where repeating stories.
It's just, we only have like 3 stories.
Yeah. But isn't that weird how we got to Acres from Poseidon, and we got Poseidon Adventure and Roddy McDowell, and we were talking about Dr. Zayas. It's like, it's the weirdest thing ever. Okay, so what else do we have? So this is the all ages offerings. Marvel is doing this Iron Man and his awesome friends and Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
And Hulk Teach.
Yeah, that's a Scholastic book. Now, look, I would love to hand out this Hulk book to everybody. But just so fans of funny books can understand what's going on here, these are 45 cents each for us.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, the Hulk book?
It is the most expensive free comic book day comic this year for us. I don't know if everyone out there knows this. We pay for the free comic book days.
Yeah.
And generally...
Which we're happy to do because we love doing things for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's part of the deal.
Look at Dottie on the counter.
It's the cost of doing business.
Dottie, that's my omelet.
Oh, shit. Dottie. She doesn't eat eggs anyway.
And it's closed.
Yeah. I'd love to order enough of Hulk Teach for everybody, but honestly, at 45 cents a piece, that's a lot. So, and it's by Scholastic, by the way.
Yeah.
Scholastic puts that book out, not Marvel. But it is a preview to an upcoming Hulk Teach book, which we will have. What else do we have there, Zeke?
How about these fine Superman?
Yes, actually we just got these in. The DC All-In Absolute Universe thing is going to be, I think it might be a sample book for Absolute, which is the biggest thing going right now. Corn Boy was in here yesterday, and he doesn't read a lot of superhero comics anymore.
Right.
But he is reading Absolute Batman, and he was just saying how great it is.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have the perfect artist for it, and Scott Snyder's writing it really well. These, the two issues, the one that came out this week, number 7, and the next issue, number 8, is a 2-issue fill-in actually drawn by Marcos Martin. It's not drawn by Nick Dragata.
Nick Dragata, so far, has taken at least one, if not 2 issues off.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Oh, in the first 6?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow. I'm surprised.
I think it's 1 issue.
I'm really surprised that he didn't do the first 6 himself. I hate when they change artists.
They picked a good artist to it fits. It fits in the whole vibe of the book.
Yeah.
It's not jarring.
Okay. Now the other book is, and I just noticed it's not on my list. The
Superman
the
Good
Superman
Guy Gang
book, yeah. The Good Guy Gang.
It's right here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the all ages section. Yeah. Oh no, it's not on my inventory.
Oh,
list.
your inventory list.
The Superman Good Guy
I
Gang.
hope we're getting it.
We have them already.
Oh, okay.
So this is the all ages DC book this year, and of course, everything's Superman. She's knocking stuff down now. Dottie. Oh, she's at least she's happy over there.
Yeah, she's having a good time.
Yeah, I'm trying to tire her out so that when I go home, I could work on Action Figure Kingdom and she could sleep. So this is they're using the term "good guys," stealing it from Action Figure Kingdom, obviously.
Right, because those words have never been said before.
The Good Guys Gang, and so
it's just the Good Guy Gang.
The Good Guy Gang, yeah. And so everything is Superman heavy because Superman movie,
Superman Day's coming up.
Superman Day is next week, and we also have free handouts for Superman Day. I know we're all over the place here, but next Saturday, the 18th. Is Superman Day because apparently it is Superman's birthday. I don't know whether it's his birthday.
You don't know whether it's the day Siegel and Schuster created him or if it's just Clark Kent's birthday.
I don't know if it's the date he was conceived or the date he was born.
Or the day he was matrixed.
Yes. It could also be another milestone that we don't know about, but it's most likely the anniversary of Action Comics #1. I would think. I didn't look into it.
I didn't look into it either.
I had plenty else going on.
What else we got?
So, by the way, for Superman Day, we have a Superman for All Seasons handout,
nice.
And we have a All-Star Superman handout. Limited quantities of this, because we can't put too much work into Superman Day 2 weeks before Free Comic Book Day. Superman Day should be when the movie comes out. I don't care when Superman's birthday is, honestly.
Well, I think, much like Batman Day, they're hoping this can become a yearly thing, in which case there's not going to be a movie out every year.
Right, yeah.
They want to associate it with a more
that makes sense.
Ongoingly significant
I get
day.
it. There's a couple of different ways you could approach that. What do we got here?
What do we got here? Got Godzilla and Energon Universe.
Yes. That is the worst. That Energon Universe cover is the worst.
Because it's olive green?
It's just olive green. Come on. These are comic books. High saturation primaries. Red, yellow, blue. Even green high saturation. That's not good. I'm sorry. Right, Dottie? Even Dottie doesn't like it.
But you know what is good? Guaranteed.
The content.
What's inside that
Yeah,
comic?
the
Because the
content.
Energon universe has been fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a good one. We got plenty of that. It is right up there with everything we ordered.
And this Godzilla book, one of the 8,000 Godzilla books that are coming out all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
From like 3 different publishers.
Yeah, in fact, RJ was in here yesterday, and he said after they do the 6 one-shots, they're doing Godzilla versus the Marvel Universe.
Nice.
So it's going to be this. By the way, this upcoming Wednesday is Hulk, Godzilla Hulk, and we'll get to that actually if we have time. So those 2 books are going to be great, and we'll have plenty of them. And now the Star Wars books.
Star Wars.
There's 2 of them. Again, they generally do a mainstream one and an all ages one. We'll have a lot of the mainstream one, but the all ages one we're going a little light on. And we'll see what happens.
And that's what we got.
Oh, the Marvel one you didn't put up, huh?
You
Fantastic Four Spider-Man?
You didn't give me that.
Are you sure?
You initially gave me 3.
Okay.
Here's a little behind
and
the scenes.
And then I added another one.
And then while I was putting that up, I saw one mysteriously appear.
Yeah. I meant to do the Marvel one. I'm very sorry, but the Marvel one is...
Yeah, only the all ages Marvel one is the only one you did.
Oh, okay. So the Marvel one is Fantastic Four... Fantastic Four, X-Men, and I think Spider-Man Ultimate Universe are the 2 Marvel books. They're both good. So that's Free Comic Book Day stuff, and the rest of the book. We'll have plenty more.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for if you plan on walking in here on Saturday on Free Comic Book Day and getting a copy of Best of 2000 AD, you're not going to get it. Okay. That's going to have to be something. First of all, that was another pricey one. I forget how much it was here. It's Titan, right? 2000 AD. I can't find it on here, but and also we don't carry the comics. It's almost pointless to hand it out. But you can pre-reserve it. That's the type of book that you will pre-reserve, and that's if you get your pre-reserve in early enough for that. Okay, so Free Comic Book Day, Saturday, May 3rd.
There's a Minecraft manga.
There is a Minecraft
I saw
manga.
the Minecraft movie.
I Am Steve?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. So, now, I don't know if you know what's going on with this movie.
I actually, believe it or not, Valerie saw the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
With her friend CJ. And she's the one who turned me on to I Am Steve. She sent me an hour loop of Jack Black saying, I am Steve.
Well, so... apparently this has gotten even worse. I saw it opening weekend, and this has gotten even worse since then.
What has?
So, the entire trailer to this movie has become like a big meme. Right?
Yes.
Everybody's upset, not just with the I Am Steve.
There's another thing.
But there's Chicken Jockey. And there's a few. And in the movie, when we went in the movie, I took my niece and nephews while I was in Texas. Like, anytime a line from the trailer happened, the place was like, "Wah!" The whole theater exploded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and now
no.
apparently it's gotten so bad that whenever the Chicken Jockey line happens, like people are getting kicked out of the theater. They're throwing popcorn everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's insane. Now when I went, that wasn't happening. All that was happening is the entire theater was like exploding in applause.
Yeah.
Every time one of these lines happened, it was so funny. Now, if you're thinking about seeing it, anytime Jack Black or Jason Momoa is on screen, it is hilarious. The two of them are so good.
I heard. That's what Valerie said.
Yeah.
She said it was amazingly.
And then the rest of the movie is like fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Typical, like, kids movie about a kid's video game.
Yeah.
But the two of them are unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
So good.
Okay. Nice plug for the Minecraft movie there. Sweet.
I think my leg's falling asleep.
Oh, yeah? Well, move it around here. So how did we get into... the Minecraft, the Free Comic Day comic. So Funny Fever, Free Comic Book Day. Well, let's do the Yoo-Hoo Toast because we have 3 of them to get to.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Let's get the Yoo-Hoo.
The sippies.
We have to start shaking.
Shaking
how am I supposed to drink this?
Oh, no. Here's one with a straw. I hope another one has a straw. Oh, no. We only have one straw?
There's no, a straw didn't,
fall out. Oh, that sounds like a straw.
It's just a straw wrap.
Oh, that means there's probably a straw.
We have 3 Yoo-Hoos and only one straw.
Well, I'll drink it out of the container, that's for sure. Nope, I don't see a straw.
No, I see a bunch of wrappers. Like 50 Cent, Dr. Dre.
Who designed this, that the straws fall off? You can have the straw.
You're just going to rip it open?
Yeah, I'm going to rip it open after I...
Gotta shake it.
Or you could poke this with the straw and I could drink it out of the hole.
I could be like... and then you could just be like... just squirt it into your mouth.
All right, do you have a graphic of Sister Cindy?
Boo.
Yes. Okay, so this first Yoo-Hoo toast is going... We have 3 Yoo-Hoo toasts because we're a little backed up here. The first Yoo-Hoo toast is going to Sister Cindy, who is my sister-in-law, my brother's wife. And she, this week, was her birthday.
Would you like me to poke your
Please
Yoo-Hoo?
poke my Yoo-Hoo. It was her birthday this week. She also
Happy birthday.
She also had shoulder surgery, which is not that easy to say.
Now I know how these wrappers got in here.
Exactly. So that's not easy to say, shoulder surgery.
Shoulder surgery?
Yeah. And famously, well, that picture of her... Oh, Ziggy! Now who's squeezing their Yoo-Hoo box? So, this is a picture of Sister Cindy from Funnyrama 5, I believe, where she's always helped out at Funnyramas, helping with, the entrance,
Yep.
coming in, set up.
My hands are all sticky.
Yeah.
Don't
Touch any comic books.
The classic Yoo-Hoo stick.
And in this one, she was helping my sister with the cupcakes, and she's great. And she also is the talent behind our shirts. She always makes cool shirts for us when we need one. I have a couple. In fact, she gave me a TJZ with serif and without serif.
Is that what you say, serif?
I say serif. I was wondering, is that not right?
I believe it's serif.
Sarif.
Yeah.
Like tariff.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's why I say serif.
And without it is sans serif.
Sans serif. Yes. Well, so she's a great gal, and she just had surgery, and she makes my brother very happy. So happy birthday, and heal your shoulder well, Sister Cindy.
We need to show the logo because we're not really sponsored by them.
Right, and thank you for our shirts. Yes. I'll put in a new order for some more because I want one that says, I don't know how anything works.
That's a good one.
This is not easy.
No?
Mm-mm.
Squeeze. In fact, I think you should hold it at a distance and squeeze it so hard that it... Like the sake?
I don't think I want to try that. Let's do another Yoo-Hoo toast.
Oh, another Yoo-Hoo toast.
Yeah. Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad.
Or as we say at Funny Books, Ma and Pa.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we? I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Remember when...
There's my mom and dad.
Remember when Ma had a folder here under Ma Conti?
Oh, yeah, Ma Conti. She did have a folder. She got X-Files. So my mom and my dad celebrated their 66th wedding anniversary yesterday. And funny because when they got married on April 12th, 1959, famously it snowed that day, and it snowed yesterday, which is, it's amazing. So there they are at my niece Carly's wedding. Carly, by the way, is about to have her first child in May. So
all right.
There you go. There's a lot to toast about today.
Turn around.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Thank you for having me.
That's good.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, without me, there'd be no Funny Books. Without my mom and dad, there'd be no me. So really, thank you for Funny Books. Right? And everything else.
And without Funny Books, there'd be no Zunday.
There'd be no Zunday. So thank you for Zunday.
Thank you for Zunday.
And who knows how your life might have gone astray. You could be in a gutter somewhere right now.
Or...
if it wasn't for Funny Books.
Or... miraculously amazing.
Yes. You'd be living in a chalet somewhere in Montana.
Ooh.
Oh, how about that? Let's do another Yoo-Hoo toast.
Oh, another Yoo-Hoo toast?
Yeah.
Possibly for...
How about Amanda Connor, whose birthday happens to be on my parents' anniversary.
There you go.
4/12. Yeah. So Amanda, obviously, friend of Funny Books.
Here, we will be sponsored by the nutritional facts.
I keep doing that. Maybe I should hold it sideways. So Amanda has, let's just say, early connections to the origins of Funny Books.
I mean, she's a co-founder.
She's a co-founder of Funny Books.
Yeah.
Definitely first ballot Hall of Famer. If
easily
we ever get to
first ballot Hall of Famer.
We got to get to that. Here's to Amanda Connor, who did a great Rogue cover recently, Rogue Savage Land.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I think she's like inking and coloring her own stuff. I think she is.
She is.
Yeah, she's doing it all now. She's not using Paul Mounts or Sinclair anymore.
Well, it's some Sinclair does some stuff, but she colors in Procreate right on her
I
iPad.
could tell he's so good. I like her coloring style better. I mean, I love Paul Mounts. He's like my favorite. But Amanda coloring her own work, there's just something authentic about it that I really like. Cheers, Amanda. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
This is just downright weird. I can't wait to get to cans. I can't wait to go back to cans. I can't wait to go back to you who cans. All right.
What about bottles? Season 1 bottles?
Not as good. Cans are the way to go. Dottie.
There must be a fourth option. We've done bottles, we've done cans, we've done sippies.
Gallons of Yoo-hoo. You stinker. Look where she went. The one place I can't pick her up.
Yeah, but I can pet her.
All right. Well, we are flying now. I do want to talk about a couple things involved in Funny Books.
Wait. Boop.
Okay. So, Comic Hub.
Comic Hub.
We have upgraded Comic Hub. You can now purchase items in the store and pre-reserve your comics at the same place. Mm-hmm. So no longer two sites.
Well, the second site does still exist. Our web store still exists. But when you're on the customer portal and you're looking at things to pre-reserve, you can, or if you're looking to pay for your folder online, which you can do, you can also add anything in the store to that purchase.
Yes, all in one place. And this week you might want to get on. This is one way to get there is funnyrama.com and just click on the customer portal and then scroll down to next Wednesday, or you could search what you want. But this week is a big next Wednesday. You might want to take a look at this. Absolute Flash 2. DC Sonic 2. I don't know if we're getting more number ones. I ordered extras and they didn't come in yet. I'm starting to doubt we are. There is a second printing. It's been very popular.
If there's a second printing, we're probably not going to get more of the first printing.
I ordered them right away, and they did fill, but I think maybe they're not coming. Ooh, Dottie, what do you see? Yeah, she's stalking. Wow, look at her.
Lunar has a habit of
doing that.
I don't want to say lying.
Yeah.
But not being incredibly accurate about what's available and in stock.
But when something's not available, they take it down. You can't
find it. Right,
but
sometimes they don't take it down in time.
So, and Lunar just added a couple of new distributors. And Penguin Random House, I think, added Distillery, right?
Yeah, Penguin added Distillery.
Yeah. And Lunar added Titan.
Penguin better watch out, because I don't know. Distillery signed an exclusive deal with Diamond.
Oh, yeah, that's
and then
right.
Diamond almost immediately went bankrupt. Are they the cause? I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Hey, I did algebra. If X equals C and C equals A,
and C
X
equals bankrupt.
C equals bankrupt. So Absolute Flash 2, DC Sonic 2, and the Summer of Superman special is this week.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Godzilla vs. Hulk, Ultimate Wolverine, Redcoat 11. I fell off the series.
Ultimate Wolverine's been very good.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who writes that? Is it
Dennis
Camp? Yeah.
Even though it's a very ZUNDAY like Z.
Yeah.
I do believe it's just pronounced Dennis.
I don't care if you write your name that way. I'm going to pronounce it that way. He deserves it. You know.
Dennis.
What
if his name was Deniz Millar?
That's fine. Deniz Millar.
But it was actually supposed to be pronounced Dennis Miller.
You're saying
like Dennis Miller.
Oh. I'm gonna have to put that head wobble on repeat. That's for sure. That's a good thing for ZUNDAY if I could get that animated. Red Coat 11, like I said, I fell off the series, but I got the graphic novel and I'm reading it.
So good.
And I'm basically rereading the issues I read already, but yeah, it's really good.
That's probably
the best Ghost Machine title?
Like my favorite of the Ghost Machines. I'm also really enjoying Hornsby and Halo.
Yeah.
But of the Jeff Johns one specifically,
Yeah.
Red Coat's... Originally my favorite was Geiger, but Red Coat's...
I think Red Coat has the best potential to be a movie. That'd be a great movie or series or something.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. And they draw the guy looking like the guy that was in Barbie. Whatever the guy's name is.
Who?
Ryan Gosling.
You think Red Coat looks like Ryan Gosling?
Yeah. I do. I think he's using him as a model.
I don't.
No?
I don't think he looks like him at all.
I
mean, listen, Brian Hitch is known for basing these guys on actors.
Yeah.
He created an entire career for Sam Jackson.
That's right. You're right. That's why I think this is Ryan Gosling.
I just don't think he looks like Ryan Gosling.
I'm not very good at that, though, because I thought Aquaman's dad was Alec Baldwin in the movies. It's Boba Fett.
The guy, yeah, it's Boba Fett. It's Django Fett.
Yes. I'm not good at that. Also this week, TMNT 8 and Star Wars Legacy of Vader #3. Are you reading that, Legacy of Vader?
No. Is that on here?
Yeah. Yeah, I have the first 2 issues
Oh,
right
here it
there.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Star Wars titles have been good lately. They got off those ongoing series and are doing more like special things. You know, they have the Jedi Knights book. They have the Legacy of Vader. And Star Trek seems to be doing the same thing. Okay, a couple more things here. And this is great because we're on schedule. Love Bucks.
Bucks.
You can use your Love Bucks.
Pink funny money.
We'll give us 20.
We'll give you 25 when you give us 20.
Oh, Love Bucks. Saving money is fun. Dottie hates us. Let your sweetheart know you're expecting some. They're Love Bucks. Special discounted funny money for fanboys. A perfect gift from your girl or mommy. Let's do the eggs, bacon, and toast. Eggs, bacon, and toast. Eggs, bacon, and toast.
Why don't you start your way?
The
Gurgitch way with eggs, bacon, and
toast. Is anyone still watching? So you can use your Love Bucks, the ones you bought back in February up for Valentine's Day. They're good. They've been good since March 30th. So if you have them, come in. We'll input them into your system. You won't need the paper anymore, and they'll just be automatically. And a lot of people have been bringing
keep the paper as a souvenir.
Yes,
if you really want to.
No. We confiscate the paper. Yeah, we could rip it in half and give it back.
We can mark it.
We could mark it, I guess. Yeah. Also, Love Bucks cannot be combined with Funny Fever, so it's one or the other.
Right.
All right. And no double dipping on the discounts.
Double dipping discounts.
Double dipping discounts. I'd also like to talk about lacrosse, which has been absolutely kicking my butt. So I really apologize. The store is I said to Ziggy when he came in today, he hasn't been in 2 weeks. Sorry about the mess. I've been really just morning to night busy.
Plus, Dottie has been making sure that it's...
Dottie's knocking stuff over.
Yeah, just knocking stuff over.
Well, listen, Dottie's part of my busyness. I spend a lot of time playing with Dottie, and I don't regret it. She requires a lot of playtime, and I have fun playing with her. Certain games are more fun than other games. I love bouncing the ball, but I hate the thing under the door. I told you that. I can't stand it, but that's her favorite game. But yeah, so the store's kind of messy. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do here before Free Comic Book Day because we got to lighten this place
Well,
up.
that's the thing is, it's a little messy because we have mountains of product.
Oh, yeah. Tons of product, including all the Free Comic Book Day comics.
Yeah.
And all the Marvel previews and DC previews that we plan on handing out that day. And holy cow. And
You
we
come
just
in
put
here-
this is a brand new bookcase right here.
And I noticed the bookcase on the side over there as well.
That's
you
new
got
too.
The omnibuses at the bottom and everything else.
Yeah, I've been working.
Mountains of product. So if you come in here, guaranteed to find something you want.
Oh, easily. I love when like a couple comes in and like one or the other, either the girl or the guy, is the comic book person.
Yeah.
or maybe it's a dad and his kid, and the kid's the comic book person. I'm always like, I can find something for you too. To the other person, they're like, no, that's okay. I'm like, I start asking them a couple questions. I can find something for everybody in this store. I guarantee you. The other thing I like to talk about is the sinkhole. The sinkhole.
The sinkhole?
Yeah.
The Route 80 sinkhole?
Yeah. Now, you would think that that's far away from us. It doesn't affect us. The sinkhole absolutely affects us. We're not a deli. We're not a deli.
We're not?
No.
Then why have I been getting all my sandwiches here?
That's my line, is we're not a deli. So the theory, the reason I say that is because if you're in Sparta and you need a deli, you have a deli.
Right.
But if you need a distillery comic or any, whatever we carry, a comic book, you have to travel to another town. Apparently there is a comic book store in Sparta. It's like a half florist, half comic book store. This is what I've heard. I've never been there. But
this was once a florist.
It was a florist. Everything's weird here. We never did the show on the show.
Yeah, we should change this to part comic book store, part florist, part paintball, part hookahs.
Yes, yes. That way, Asian Gifts. It was called. Yeah,
well, that was the name. Yeah,
yeah. That wouldn't be. I think
we could do 4 quarters, and each quarter is a different
boutique style.
Yeah,
yeah. I like
a different store that this store was once.
If it was bigger. So the sinkhole. So if you want to come to a real full service comic book store with everything, and you are
and
basically
you're allergic to flowers,
and you're west of Rockaway Mall.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the sinkhole to get here. We have tons of customers from up there. Tons. Lake Apacon, Bud Lake, Sparta, Jefferson, Eastern Pennsylvania. Frank Castro.
Yeah.
He comes from Eastern Pennsylvania.
Does he really?
Doesn't he come from way out there? I mean, I've gotten customers.
Peter comes from Pennsylvania, doesn't he?
But he's Philly, so he doesn't have to deal with 80.
Right.
Yeah. But so we understand you not wanting to deal with the sinkhole. I've already coached a couple games.
Oh, I got a new song. Sinkhole, a big hole in the ground. You try to drive.
Is it
here.
Love Bucks? We have to have a new basis for the sinkhole song. But I'm telling you,
all my songs are based on Love Bucks.
I'll tell you, someone should be doing a sinkhole creature comic book. I've seen a couple little sketches of dinosaurs coming out of the sinkhole and stuff like that. If I had time, I would certainly be looking to do a quick little sinkhole comic. Oh, for Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
That would be great. Speaking of which, we will get to AFK in a second. So, if you are west of the sinkhole, you have a couple options. Come here on a Sunday.
Zunday. I have a big cramp on my side. I'm an old man.
Not as old as me. You'll never be as old as me, Ziggy. So, I mean, unless I die and then...
What if you start Benjamin buttoning?
No, that won't happen. But when I die, you could potentially outlive me and then be as old as I was.
How do you know that you won't Benjamin Button?
I've never seen the movie.
He ages backwards.
I know. I think you have to see the movie for you to Benjamin
for it
Button.
to happen to you.
Yeah.
Is that like a rule of magic?
Yeah.
Like, in order for the spell to work on you, you have to have seen the movie it's from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's only
because the only magic that will work on you is magic involving boats in a storm.
I don't understand what you're saying. What does that mean? Oh, Poseidon Adventure. Yeah, I was going to say that's only a new rule since Wong became Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching...
Wong does like movies.
I was watching Doctor Strange 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Sorcerer Supreme in that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how that happened. How did he become the Sorcerer Supreme? Was that in the first Doctor Strange movie?
No, it happened because he wasn't snapped out, and Doctor Strange was.
Oh, really?
He became what they call the blip.
Mm-hmm.
When half the universe didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Wong became Sorcerer Supreme because he was unblipped, whereas Doctor Strange was.
Yeah, I was watching that the other day. Fun. But you know what I watched here yesterday while we worked? Flash. I watched Flash again.
Yeah.
I watched that multiple times here. I love that movie.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. It's hilarious. he's really funny. I hate to say it.
It's very Ezra Miller heavy.
Oh, he's so funny though. He's so funny. I mean, there's a lot of really funny stuff going on in that movie. That movie's hilarious. I was cracking up watching it. When he runs around, he's super slow and he's running around the room.
The way they make him run in all those movies.
Well,
is
yeah,
really
the Flash
silly
run's
and weird.
kind of dumb, but I do love that movie. And it was captivating people in here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because, that's a movie that got panned, and
Well, it was bad timing. He decided to, kidnap people.
Yeah.
Right as the movie was coming out.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But it is captivating and funny, that movie. Michael Keaton's in it.
Yeah.
And, it's pretty good. And it's amazing that General Zod came back to be in a movie after Man of Steel, and it's just bizarre how they've now gone 180 and they're just canning all that stuff and going right to James Gunn, and Aquaman's going to be Lobo. So we still have a little bit of time. Let's talk about Action Figure Kingdom number 17. Because we're small. Sideways segment.
It just happened as I was pressing the button.
That's wild. We could stay sideways during this.
That's silly.
We are silly, Zig.
We are silly.
So today I will be finishing Action Figure Kingdom 17. I already finished it. I proofread it. Now I'm making the proofreading changes. Ziggy will be paginating today. It will be going to the printer tomorrow, and it will be out in the next couple weeks, as promised, in April, as long as things go well at the printer. It's a fun issue. It introduces a new mystery. It features tons of characters, tons of callbacks from earlier issues of AFK, if you're into AFK, and it's 20 pages. And I'm hoping to have the next issue 18 out by the end of the year, and that is going to be a very tricky issue. This issue 17 has a fantastic colored cover by Leah Jean Bedelis, and also features a first appearance of a new Action Figure Kingdom character, and
cramps are usually a sign of dehydration.
Yes, they are, or lack of potassium. And also, this issue introduces a new Action Figure Kingdom vehicle. So there's a lot of new stuff. The last issue introduced a new character. This issue introduces a new character and a new vehicle. It has tons of callbacks to previous issues. If you're a fan, you're really going to enjoy this. Although there's absolutely no action. It's completely conversational for 20 pages.
It's just all jokes?
It's all talking. But there's a lot of different characters. There's lots of different scenes with different characters talking. And what's funny was, so every year I have been doing a free comic book day comic.
Right. Usually what? Not Slasher Pad.
No, it's usually like an Action Figure Kingdom related comic. And I started on one.
One of the Slasher Pads was free comic book
It might
day.
have been. Yeah, there was one probably. So so I started one this year because there's a mystery that develops in this issue. So I started this whodunit free comic book day comic to tease the next issue, because in the next issue you're going to find out who done it. And
Who done did it?
Yeah, so I wrote all these different suspects, because I have 20 characters in total, and certain ones from reading the first two issues you can deduce didn't do it, didn't do whatever it is based on what they're doing. But then as I was proofreading it and I was reading pages of it, I was like, wait a minute. All these characters have an alibi right now, by the way that this story goes.
Yeah.
So I had to just, after working on it for a little bit, I had to say, you know what, this isn't working.
Well, if it was a true murder mystery, it would seem like everybody has an alibi.
No,
one of them
I couldn't
have a hole.
I couldn't get around it. What happens? You'll know when it comes to it. But so now I've started to pivot and be like, well, what can I do for Free Comic Book Day? And as it stands right now, I won't have anything out special for Free Comic Book Day. And it might be a good idea. I'm super busy to add another thing on top and have 3 weeks basically to get this done. To Free Comic Book Day. When is May 3rd? That's about 3 weeks.
May 3rd.
Yeah. So I might not have a book out, but I will have a new issue of Action Figure Kingdom out God willing, by Free Comic Book Day. And yesterday,
We have a message from Rob Martin.
what's that say?
He says, I gave your comic to David Nakayama. I have to send you a picture.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love that. We'll put it on ZUNDAY.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
For
be
sure.
great. I would love to do that. So yesterday, after I was on the lacrosse field at 9 in the morning in the snow, by the way.
11:55, by the way.
Yeah. After coaching and freezing my butt off and being soaked, my feet were soaked, I came in here and I worked 2 to 6. Kevin opened. And my first 2 sales were bundles of Action Figure Kingdom, and I did not hand sell them at all. These families and kids picked up Action Figure Kingdom on their own without me saying anything. Brought them up to the counter. 2 back to back.
You psychicked it to them.
No, they're into it. Kids are into my book. And if you are David Saylor from Scholastic watching this, you're really missing out on a hit right here. It's almost like people that turned down big roles in movies, or people that passed on famous bands that they didn't think were going to be any good, or people that passed on anything.
Yeah.
This is going to be a hit comic or a hit graphic novel series, and I really think Scholastic should rethink their decision to carry me.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's perfect for Scholastic. It's good-natured, it's fun, and like Jeff Smith, who created Bone and was published by Scholastic, I created this comic book basically for me. This is my thing. Like Jeff said when I met him that, and you didn't meet him, that he did Bone for himself, and of course he wasn't a child.
Yeah.
But it appealed to children.
Right.
And that's sort of, I got the same exact thing going. So if you want the next Bone, it's Action Figure Kingdom.
There you go.
What do you think?
I mean, it's not going to be as good as Bone. Action Figure Kingdom is good, but Bone's the best comic ever made.
Okay. Well, it's second best, maybe.
It can be the second best.
Second best, yeah. After probably Kill or Be Killed.
Well, I was going to say probably after Preacher.
Yeah, after Preacher, too. So we just keep naming things until Action Figure Kingdom's like 5,000 on the list. Okay, well, Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns.
Batman Year One. Sin City.
Even though it's not cool anymore, Sandman is...
Not really.
Oh,
I never read it.
Oh,
I never read Sandman.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
But I could name so many different things.
So many things that
Hellboy.
So many things are better than Action Figure Kingdom.
All right. Well, I guess we should wrap it up.
It's like a top 20 comic book.
It is. It's really good. I'm excited.
And that's pretty good considering there's 850,000 comic books.
every week.
Every week.
Where are you, Dottie? Oh, she's back by the squirrel.
The squirrel.
She hears the squirrel in the wall. Okay, here's Dottie. Look, Dottie. All right, everybody. Well, I'd like to thank you for turning your Sunday into ZUNDAY.
Toast.
Kabingi.